Good evening. Good evening. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. All right. I said I was going to come back, and I am. So I got one more question here about this hoe who thought she was going to ruin my life and my reputation because it's a jealous bitch and fucking nuts. Like I said, I worked at Tri-C in Lakeland. And that I talked about how they wouldn't give me no more class at Metro. And apparently this bitch calls my job to say some negative shit about me. He didn't fire me or anything. I was adjunct, but I just wasn't getting any more classes. That was Metro campus. Did this Dorita Bleeding Hoe call Tri-C Western campus and do the same thing? To say some negative shit about my job. Did she call any place else that I worked at in any capacity and say negative things about me there? Sarita, did she do that? Big yes. Now, bitch, when you first started clinging on to me, that's what we gonna say. I was working at, what was that? I was working at child support. I seriously doubt that happened there. She's always been an evil bitch. Did she call child support my job at child support? Okay, I didn't think so. Cleveland TV 20, did she call there and say negative things about me to those people there? Okay. I'm sure she did do it at Karamu, correct? Of course. Of course, I wasn't working at Karamu, but I wasn't employed there. Look at that, big yes. Probably her and Prophet did that together. Her and Prophet did that together. Big old swing. Now, other than that, I think most of the time the heifer was around, I was working at campus. Now, it's interesting that this bitch you, will go around saying these things about me. Y'all remember MySpace days? I didn't have a MySpace for long. That's when I guess that was one of the first social media platforms or whatever. I kept hearing about it, but I didn't get on. It took me forever just to get a cell phone. I was like, I don't need one. I don't want that. And then I was dating this guy, and he wanted one, so we got one. We got a joint plan together. And I was studying with the Hebrews. But before that, I just had a landline. I was, shit, what was I, 30 something? But no, maybe early 30s before I ever got a cell phone. I had landline for years. But anyway, so I'm on fucking MySpace. I was working for the lady who raised me, her brother, my uncle, and his daughter worked there at 2. And one time we were talking. That's how I learned about Phoenix, who's a cousin, who I remember seeing her when she was a little girl. That's not her real name. But I didn't know her. And, this quote-unquote cousin was telling me about her and everything. And I was like, oh, I'd like to meet her. She sounds fun. I did meet her, and I liked her. Okay? But anyway, but she she was a part of this shit, too. Okay? So fuck you too. But anyway, but I really liked you, girl. I really, really liked you. You may not have thought so, especially when I went off on your ass that one time, but I did. Because that kind of stuff is not a big deal. People in relationships, you don't have fights and stuff, but moving on. Okay, you apologize, and you move on, keep on going. Okay, because what I was upset with you about that day, that wasn't a big deal. This shit, though, is a big deal. Yeah. I don't know if you care or not. It doesn't matter. But we're checking out each other people's profiles and whatnot. And here's Bleeding Z profile. You got a whole song on there, a whole rap song on the World Wide Web on a social media platform talking something about something make the pussy wet, pussy wet, pussy wet. And I was, what kind of shit is that? Why would she have a song like that? And I asked you about it. Oh, that was just a song that said shit. And you walking around telling people the nasty things about me that's me. And you have already created a reputation of being a nasty whore for yourself. Now, this vision I have of this bitch in my house, in my grandmother's house, in my bed with that nigga, did that actually happen? I wasn't having the vision for no reason. Oh, that's a nice big swing. I mean, y'all just came through and just made my house just... I remember Russia, she was telling me, she was reading for me, and she was telling me, it's a good thing you got him out of your house. That nigga was about to tear your whole house up. He was going to tear up your piano, and he was going to tear up this, that, and the other. And that's probably exactly what you were setting up to do. That's exactly what you was going to do. That bitch was right. Well, Rashada said, is that what Prophet had planned on doing to my house? Yeah, well, exactly. She was pretty good at that shit, at that reading shit, that I taught her how to do the shit. And I don't think she would lie and say I didn't. But you would, Zarita. You went around telling people I was fake. Did this girl really go around telling people I was fake, a fake spiritualist? But you would call me damn near every day to read for you. Read this for me, and read that for me, and read this for me, and read that for me. If I was fake, why were you calling me asking me to read anything for you? Why are you calling me asking me if you were going to ascend? Why are you calling me if I'm the fake? Oh, I wasn't supposed to find out that it was you. That you were saying shit like that to people. That you were lying to people, but I wasn't supposed to find that out. I bet you stole something from me. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'm going to find out. Just like what's the name said that time. I'm going to find out. I'm talking about something tangible, probably money. But this girl Bleeding Zarita, did she steal money from me? I don't know how at this time. I don't know if you got a loan or something like that in my name or some shit like that. Did Prophet as well? Did he steal money from me? Yeah, I mean, even if you got something in my name, that's stealing from me. You're using my name to do fraudulent shit. Now, I don't know. Did the bitch over there say that I don't know, what did she say? I committed some kind of fraud or something? Okay. The crazy ass over there say I committed some kind of fraud. Yeah. Okay. Is this something Zarita told her? Uh-huh. Okay. Whatever it was, is that something that Zarita did? Yeah. Okay. Because we already know you committed some tax fraud years ago. Did she commit tax fraud years ago? See, that ain't no slander. That's the truth. Yeah, it's got in trouble for that. Putting other children on your taxes to get money is that's fraud. So interesting. I'm saying that because it's some woman. I keep seeing a notice on my phone about a Sharita Booker who's been charged with tax fraud or something. Okay, I don't know the woman. It's on the news. I keep seeing it on my news thing. Right. I was like, who is that? Let me look it up. I'm not committed any kind of fraud ever. I said that before. But now I see. At first, I'm like, this bitch. Well, I do think the bitch was over there making shit up. Definitely that. But some of this shit is stuff that I'm like, okay, some of this stuff that this bitch was over there saying is shit that Bleeding Zarita was telling her. So I'm wondering, that time you sent that little comment with that white woman talking about trying to correct somebody and all that shit, I said, this is crazy, bitch. Who's this white woman? Was that your therapist? Whose picture you used? Or somebody you had therapy with or something like that? Is that who that was? I mean, even if the person could tell me that, first of all, bitch, you don't even, I'm talking about if that was actually her, which I knew it wasn't. I knew that was you. But first of all, this person doesn't even know me. So anybody with some kind of letters behind their name that's worth their weight in gold or worth their weight in any fucking thing wouldn't even say anything or do anything like that. The bitch doesn't know me to make any kind of commentary on me in any way, shape, or form. A professional knows that. Number one. Number two, that sound like nigga speak. Nigga talk. That's what you are. What she call them? Nigger bitches. That white woman, that face of that white woman that this bitch was using to make that nasty comment. Was that one of her therapists or something? See, you don't have no respect for nobody. You don't even respect the people that's trying to help you. You don't even respect the people that's trying to help you. And even if you did lie to these people about me, which you did, that's not how a person like that would conduct it. I haven't gone to her for any kind of help or therapy. For her to make any kind of commentary like that on my channel. She's not stupid, but you are. And even after the video, you still send your little monitoring spirit trying to dance all up in my room. I'm just trying to figure out, why did any of y'all... Well, that's right, she told you she was going to pay y'all. I'm asking. Rita told these people she was going to pay them. Mm-hmm. Did she pay any of them? Y'all didn't get paid? None of you all got any money? Nobody got paid. After all that work y'all put in to help her with her bullshit and all the karma that's coming on your asses now, you didn't even get paid for it? I thought y'all was supposed to be slick and sly and all of that and street and all of that kind of shit, and you didn't even get paid? Now I got my other channel. I did a video. Let me look. See which one it is. Wait a minute. Did a reading. Okay. It says, hi, name of my channel. Great news. We have determined that your video is suitable for all advertisers. Rawr, I just don't care. This was a short that I did. Remember, it remains your responsibility to ensure that your content adheres to the YouTube terms of service, including community guidelines. I said, oh, somebody reported it. Although it's not really saying anything, but somebody, this is another hit dog hollering. Let me see which video it is, which reading it was for, because I don't remember it. Oh, Gemini. Of course. So, Pisces. You reported it. Because what I said in the video, that this person is the King of Cups in reverse tries to act so fucking tough. So, I mean, it's like, it's not even saying anything. It's nothing offensive or anything like that. So I said, oh, Pisces, he reported, Philippe, he reported the short, because that was highlighted in the short. This person tried to act so fucking tough. They try to come across so much like they just so mean and hateful. And so I said, oh, Philippe reported it. This is the one who threw me out the gym. Oh, I don't understand, Philippe. Why do you watch? Why do you watch? Why do you keep pestering me? Why do you keep following me? Why do you do all of this shit? If she promised you some money, then that's who you need to be bothering, not me. Oh, but that's what it said in the video, that this person was lied to about somebody and coerced into attacking somebody. That was you. I mean, you just told me it was by reporting the short, that reading applies to you. I'm sure it resonates with other people who watched it, but apparently it resonates with you. Okay, let's see. Is Philippe the one who did some? Well, first of all, did somebody report that short to YouTube? Okay, yeah, we know that, because otherwise they wouldn't be sending me that. Okay, did Philippe? Did he report the video? So you told me it was you by reporting the short. We just getting verification right now. So that reading, was that about him? Okay, so he was coerced and lied to, so that he would attack me. Is that what that is? Oh, that's big yes. Lied to by Zarita about me, that I was doing something to him. Okay, now stop. Now, was I doing anything to this Negro Philippe? No. Are you kidding me? Y'all be thinking y'all way more important, at least in my life and world, than you actually fucking are. Probably sold the same thing to your brother, but like I said, he had sense enough to know this bitch is lying. You just an emotional fucking wreck. At least that nigga, at least that nigga has sense enough to, and even if he did believe her, he probably could care less. Nigga don't care. That bitch ain't gonna do nothing to me. That would be his attitude. No, you emotional wreck. And so you lost all your shit in the gym that day. Let me see. Did she lie to his twin too? Tell him I was doing something to him. Uh, did he know she was lying? Yeah, nigga ain't stupid. I mean, he is, but he ain't. Believe here, he believed the bitch. That's a question. Just dumb. You just don't. You just dumb. And all this time. And what's so funny about it is, how do you sit up there physically? Let some woman. That's the thing. That's. I mean, I don't want to compare y'all to, because I'm sure you get that all the time. But he don't seem like the type to let women run and run his life. You do. I mean, in a way he does, but at least from what I saw, I mean, I wasn't around there long. What, like a year and a half or some shit like that, maybe 2 years. What's up? Oh, are they in the, oh, the little small ones? Yeah, I'm hearing that fine. They don't look like it?
No, I don't think so.
They don't look like it?
They don't, not to me.
Okay, well then don't mess with them. Yeah, don't mess with them. There's squash in there.
Okay.
But anyway, or rice. But anyway, and he ain't the type. You let women run your whole fucking life and your whole fucking world. Every decision you make. So even if he did believe her bullshit, he wouldn't give a fuck. Moving the fuck on. And that's probably what he would say. That bitch ain't gonna do nothing to me. I ain't scared of her shit. If you told him I was doing some kind of witchcraft on there or wanted that little chump change that you was dying for. He wouldn't care. Who cares? And it's just so funny to me how you could let some woman, whatever, tell you some bullshit to the point where you lose all your shit as a fucking man. What were you, in your 30s at the time? You lose all your shit. All your bodily functions just all out all over the place. You're agitated as hell, and you're mad as hell, and all of this kind of stuff. And then you put your hands on a woman, in front of people. No, you didn't strike me, but you was damn close to it. The manhandling me all over the fucking place. Yeah, see, bitch, you the type like, yeah, you set a woman up for great, because Prophet put his hands on me because of you, and then this motherfucker put his hands on me because of you. Because of you. You do that in front of a whole bunch of people. Just no regard of what you're doing, no discernment, no nothing. Just losing all your shit. And then walk around like you a big man. I mean, what was I, like 2 pounds at the time? It doesn't matter. Even if I was a big woman, it doesn't matter. You do that in front of you got this, I'm the big playwright. And I'm the big this, I'm the big that. In my name. I know your family has a name here in the air. I didn't, like I said, I mentioned this before. I didn't know who y'all was. My lady who raised me, she told me. She said, you never heard of them before? No. Who the fuck are they? Well, their family got a name here in the church world. Hey, when y'all family singers and ministers and pastors and all of that shit, your people on your dad's side or some shit like that, I had never heard of you. I didn't care. I wasn't into that shit. I don't give a fuck what your title and position is here, what your family name is here. Who cares? Then you walking around with all of that shit. Ooh, my phone is about to die. All right. You got all of that shit, but you get this close. Let it have been another woman to ruining your whole shit. Not me, or the woman you attacked, physically attacked with eyewitnesses. Although probably none of them would have, because they were so in love with your shit and that feminine, flashy shit you like to do, that act. They were so enamored with your motherfucking ass. How do you let someone, a woman, or anyone for that matter, because the person who would have destroyed your shit would have been you and her, not me. I would have been defending myself. They have laws in place to help your motherfucking ass. No snitching. I can't believe she did that to him. I can't believe it. Did he grab her up in front of everybody? Yeah, but she wasn't right. She wasn't right. What she do to him? Nothing, bitch. He listened to a hard up bitch and lost all his shit like a little fucking girl. So how do you do that? Put yourself in that kind of position when you're trying to be Mr. Man all over the city, trying to have this reputation and all of that type of shit. And like I said before, you all don't have that great of a reputation as you think you do. I think you know that. But you do that shit, listening to some silly ass girl, and you act like a little girl, get this close to losing all your shit, and you continue to harass the person years later. Every time I felt you the other day. That's why when I saw the report from YouTube, I said, "Oh, that was Philippe." I felt him. I think yesterday. And then you continue to harass the person. Now, you get mad because I said in the video, this motherfucker wanted to act like he's so fucking tough, but he's not, or whatever I said along them lines. When you did that, I had a couple people ask me, but mainly, what's his name, the big guy, did he apologize to you? I was like, no, that nigga ain't apologized to me. What the fuck? And he's like, a couple people was like, that's not normal for him. Usually, when he do something stupid, he calls people and apologizes to them. I said, he didn't. He's never apologized to me. I said, but he did call. And he sat there on the phone, silent. And I heard all the clangety clank, clank, clank of all the weights in the back and the music in the background. And when you called and you sat there on the phone, I said, I think you did it twice. And I said, okay, it's him. And he just simply can't say, I'm sorry. But what you do is you stalk and harass me. You done found my Google voice number. Or one of them bitches maybe that you have some kind of way, maneuvered your way into finding through who I do locks for. Got it from them. Did Philippe find my Google voice number? Yes. I mean, like, you just hunting me down. Okay, stop. Did somebody give it to him? Okay, I looked. I said, you know, how, can a person do that? Can a person find a person's Google Voice number? But the way you hack and shit. Okay, has this motherfucker Philippe ever hacked into any of my devices? Of course you have. You've been doing it for a long time. I don't think you're doing it now, but you've been doing it for a long fucking time. Because the bitch told you that I got money or I was gonna get some money or some shit like that, and you've been stalking and harassing. You find my Google Voice number when I had my old phone number, which I kept for a long time. You know, and you and the crazy heifer settled down was sending me that stupid ass shit and calling me all the time from them 444 or 4 whatever numbers. You would text me, Pierre, hi, how you doing? What you have for dinner? And all this kind of silly ass shit. Nigga, what the fuck do you want, nigga? Okay. Was that him texting me that shit all the time? Of course it was. Okay. And then every Christmas, I get, what was it, New Year's Eve or Christmas, I get a text. Hi, happy, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever the fuck. This uncle such and such, I love you. No, nigga, quit playing. It's you. Okay. Was that Philippe? Yes, it was. I knew it was. So at one point, I started just texting you and talking to your motherfucking ass. Until you told somebody, and then you, I don't know, you stopped texting me. But up until that point, you would listen, you would read the shit, and then you would, finally one time you started talking to me. I've said this before. Until either somebody saw it or you told somebody and they told you to stop doing it, or why are you talking to her and all of that kind of shit. I mean, my God, why don't take that shit on over there with them women, honey? They like that shit. They love that shit that y'all do. They love y'all astral projecting into their fucking dreams. They love all of that shit. All that play shit y'all do. They love that shit. Oh, you're pretending that you like them and all that kind of shit. I remember one time I was working there, right? This girl came in. I don't know if I ever talked about this on here. I don't think so. This girl came in and I mean, she looked so fucking nice. I think I did talk about this. I'm not sure. Because I've told this story to other people. The bitch came in. The bitch was cold. She was pretty. She had on just sharp from head to fucking toe. Smelling good, hair done, and all that kind of shit. Obviously didn't come to work out. I think it was, maybe it was in between that last class or something like that. So she came in and I was like, you know, how can I help you? And she said, yeah, I came here to see, not your motherfucking ass, but your brother. And I said, well, you know, is he expecting you? Yeah, he told me to come here today at this, at this time. I said, okay, all right, I'll let him know that you're here. I go downstairs. It was one of them days y'all was all down there playing, just having a good fucking time. He down there, I mean, just a big motherfucking dog, okay, with his shirt off and shit. I ain't gonna lie, you motherfuckers look good than a motherfucker, okay? You both look nice, shit, okay? They had all his muscles popping all over the place and shit. Down there, y'all playing with that thing you push, that slide thing, and I don't know what y'all was doing. So I went to him. I said, "It's a lady. It's a young lady upstairs. Her name is such and such." That nigga looked behind me and was like, he didn't even look at me. He was like, "What she want?" I was like, "I don't know what she want." What's up?
I have a
Mhm.
question. The calories
Mhm.
in the ground beef, what is it? Is it 93%?
Okay, weigh it because the 4 ounces was 170, but then I added a little bit more.
Oh.
So did you
It's in
start?
the pan already.
We'll just weigh it
I
after.
forgot you added it more.
Just weigh it after you cook it.
Okay.
Yeah, and get it from there.
Also, rice. The rice. Should I also just like weigh the rice?
You can do like a cup. You don't have to weigh it on the scale, but you can do like a cup or however much you're gonna use.
I'll weigh it because I already put it's in the pot already.
Okay. Yeah, then that'd be good. But anyway, he looked behind him. What she want? Shit, nigga, I don't know what the fuck she want. She said you can't. She said that you told her to come here today at this time. And he walked away. This nigga walked away. I don't know if you watched. He probably like, I don't want to watch that bitch. He walked away from me like, and I'm like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So I went to him again. I was like, listen, is this woman up there? She said her name there. 3 times we went through that. Each time you looking back at me, what she want. Nigga, motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck the bitch want. But what I do know is the bitch is up there cold than the motherfucking, dressed up, smelling good as fuck. Okay, I know you got a girlfriend and shit, but you don't give a fuck about that. Okay, the bitch is here to see your motherfucking ass. She said you told her to come here at this time. Never said, never. Just the answer was what she want 3 times. So fine, I just stood there for a second, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? This bitch going. So I went up there and I told her. Of course, she had an attitude. I don't blame her. Shit. Told the bitch to come there, and I was at the same time I was kind of looking at her like, well, he a player, honey. He ain't, it ain't nothing real. He probably forgot he told you the other night. Okay. Before he got up and put his clothes on to go home. He probably forgot, bitch. Don't worry, he a player, fuck it. Don't worry about it. The bitch was mad as hell. The bitch was pissed. Never saw her again. Okay, she probably called him and tried to call him and cuss him out because the nigga would never answer his phone. Hell, he wouldn't answer for business, let alone, I know he wouldn't answer to be bothered with them women he was playing with. But anyway, I just like, how do you, what do you want, Philippe? Really, what do you want? What you want? Why do you keep harassing me? So I changed my phone number. You find my fucking, I'm sure you've been searching high and low for that shit. But some kind of way you done found a Google, and here come the same shit. Well, what? Hi. Unknown caller. Or then somebody called one day, and I guess somebody listening to some shit talking about, I was going to play it on here. What was it? Something about, like somebody going through therapy. You can come out of hiding. And I was like, okay, who is this? This is either Philippe or fucking crazy ass Z. I still got the message. Maybe I'll play it one day for everybody. Nigga, what do you want? How do you sit up there and damn near beat the woman ass in front 30 or 40 people, and you got all this great image to protect? You lying on me with all the motherfuckers at your gym and all of this kind of stuff, trying to sabotage my life and whatnot. And like I told you before, you're not going to do that to me. Maybe you all did do that to some other one, but that you won't be doing that here. And then you dream infiltrate, what was it, the week before last with your mama. Your mama came in with you and you telling her, trying to be all nice in the dream time. She's a speaker. And your mother looked at you like, nigga, what? Like, nigga, what you want me to do, nigga? I was like, look at this shit. Nigga, what do you want? Did the motherfucker do the dream infiltration with his mama? What was it, the week before? Yes. Now, I ain't got nothing to get you, ma'am. Okay? But I don't like your crazy ass son. Nigga, what do you want? And why are you bothering your mother? She's an older lady. Let her. You know what? I liked her. I thought she was pretty, huh? She would come up in there stepping with them pretty suits and shit on, and her hair all laid, looking all good and shit. I said, yeah, that's that 80s shit. When women like to look good and shit. That 80s, 90s shit. I talked to her a couple times because she knew my dad's ex-girlfriend, and she knew the people from the Kojic, one of the Kojic churches and shit. I know she ain't like me calling the police on her son, but I don't give a fuck. He's put his fucking hands on me like he's a fucking nut job and a woman beater, and I'm supposed to just sit back and let that be? Are you fucking kidding me? And then y'all came through with the dream infiltration not long after that, talking about, we're not going to have that problem again, are we? No, we're not going to have that problem again because the nigga ain't going to do it again. But if the nigga does it again, yeah, y'all going to have that problem again. How's that? Why do y'all like going around threatening people in their dreams and harassing people in their fucking dreams? Oh, so you can siphon up off of their life. The fuck out of here. Some evil shit. I remember one guy came to the gym with me one time that I know from the church, and he knew y'all motherfuckers. I said, you know them? And he was like, yeah. He said, I know them from, I said, from church. Yeah, you from church? Well, I didn't know that. That's when the lady raised me, when I talked to her about it. She was like, oh, yeah, they family is such and such. You ain't never heard, no, I ain't never heard of their asses before. You know, you into that. I ain't into that church stuff like that. I like church, but I wasn't into the whole church world. This one is that one, and that one is this one, and that's this family, and this family, and that family, and this. I don't know none of that. I don't care. But I like my grandmother's church. I like the choirs and shit. When I was saved, quote unquote saved, I like going in there shouting and doing all that shit. I loved it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you see, I still post some gospel songs and let me see that shit. Yeah, I liked it. I liked the whole culture of it. It was fun. I like getting dressed up and putting on pantyhose and shit. No, that's why I couldn't go to church now. I tried it. I was like, it's just a different atmosphere. I like getting dressed up. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. You know, the whole nine. Okay, not so much that my grandfather, great grandfather church, great granddaddy. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry what they did to your church. Okay, I did a little historical study, and I still have the cassette tapes because back then it was cassette. So I interviewed people. Every day I talk about that. You know, who were around when he was living in, and when he was pastor of church. They had an orchestra. They had all kind of shit there. Now, I ain't got none of that shit no more. But anyway, I was like, oh, his church was kind of live. Nice little church. I mean, you know, well, they had things going on. They had an orchestra. I can't remember everything. Okay, I got it on tape, though. I should take it to the Historical Reserve Society because what is it? The Western Reserve Historical Society, because they used to back in the day wanted all his historical information, his books, and all of that kind of stuff because of the work that he did in Ohio and other. Like I said, he's known internationally. But anyway, I gave them books. I gave them books to the motherfucker who was in that car that day, who I believe helped that woman who raised me steal from me. You motherfucker. That if I had known, I wouldn't have gave you shit. But anyway, I would have dragged them books all over America, everywhere I went. But anyway, it's so. Oh well, no, that's something else. This is a side note. Like on that note, I wanted my great grandfather's his pulpit because he was short, so he had to have one specially made. So I tried to get it. And current pastor told me that I was mad as fuck. I called my uncle. And I told him, I said, because my uncle had some of his stuff. I said, don't get that motherfucking shit. I told him what happened when I called him. When I met with him, I was mad as hell. I was like, don't get that motherfucking shit. If they call you and ask you for anything, don't give them shit. He said, well, Nikki, what happened? I told him what happened. I told my sibling what happened. My sibling was like, come on, let's just go steal it. I was like, we just can't go in the church and steal the pulpit. He was serious than a motherfucker. But anyway, I don't know who they are. I don't care who they are. Nigga, how do you sit up there? I think you're really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. How do you sit up there and abuse a woman in front of everybody and then harass her afterwards? I mean, explain. I mean, what is that all about? What do you want? Stop watching. Stop watching my channel. Stop watching my videos. You fucking nut. You're a weirdo. And then you go report it. It is like there's nothing to here to report. It's just a clip of reading that you assume is you, and you just let me know, oh, that is you. That is exactly what happened. Now you letting a woman, a silly woman at that, get you so caught up emotionally, you can't control yourself in front of in a public setting, whether it's your brother's gym or not. In a public setting, you're just showing everybody, yeah, I beat women's. I beat them. I'm all that. And of course, the silly ass women. I ain't saying all of them, okay? But those that are silly will support you. Yeah, he. Oh, what the one girl say? Hind leg, dog face, hind leg. Go tell the police. The police officer called me, and he was like, "I've talked about this before. I don't give a fuck. I talk about it as many times as I want to." Okay. And, especially if you keep calling and you keep harassing me. But what the police officer called me, and he was like, I went up there, and I didn't know they was gonna go up there. And he was like, let me tell you what he said. And he said he admitted to doing it. I was like, you did? He said, yeah, he admitted it. But some woman said dog face hind leg name. He said she go say that he didn't touch you at all. I was like, oh my God, that you motherfuckers couldn't even get the story straight before you before you. I guess when y'all saw the police come in, you just lost your shit. Everybody's bodily fluids just hit the floor. This bitch called the police. She was supposed to just let me damn near beat her in front of everybody. Oh, we gonna get this bitch. Yeah, we gonna get her. He didn't put his hands on her at all. And the police officer was like, how he admitted, but then she says that he didn't do it. He didn't touch you at all. I said, yep, exactly. I would see people after that who's down there. They were so embarrassed, I guess, for me. They couldn't even look in my fucking face. See a motherfucker in the store want to say hi. They look at me. Nigga, what do you want, nigga? Now see, like, you know, you had a black truck, and I see your motherfucking ass all the time. It's I'll be surprised how much I see you out there. Driving, minding my own business. And there you are with your big rig, with your big fucking name splattered all over your fucking car. Real ghetto. But that's okay. You know, people do that. And then all of a sudden I was driving a white something, little white SUV that I was renting. And I mentioned it one time. Next thing I know, I look up, here you are, and a big old white is. Now, I don't know your fucking business. It's just like, why does he keep doing stupid shit like that? Then I cut my so I said that I wanted to go skin bald, right? And I had been debating about it. I was scared to do it, but I was cutting my hair so short. I know people was looking like, bitch, you don't have no hair. Why don't you just cut it all the way fucking off? So that's exactly what the fuck I did, and I love it. I absolutely. Well, it's growing in right now. I got to go to a barber because some stuff I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, so I'm gonna go to a barber next time. I gotta let it grow out a little bit. But anyway, and then I look up and then you're fucking bald. I'm like, I don't know what is wrong with him. Like you're fucking nuts. I was like, like I said in the other video, what did I used to wear? Not Stay Free. I can't remember what the brand, cause bitch, it's been so fucking long since I wore them motherfuckers. Thank God for that. I was gonna buy some and come online and say, this is the brand that I used to use, nigga. Not with wings. And I don't like them shits. Oh, you know what? I think they first Stay Free. I know the package when I see it. But the package was different. I can't remember. But I know the package when I know, even though the package is different, I know it when I see it. It was so funny. Like when I did have an Instagram, when I had started my Instagram, when I started my readings, that everybody decided through Bleeding Seas lying ass that they was gonna sabotage. We gonna sabotage her life. She didn't be able to do nothing. Okay. I mean, like, you call yourself dogging me out and shit. I remember the one picture you had up there. Every time y'all be trying to dog people out or act like y'all somebody or whatever, like you did with my trainer that time, you do that. I'm like, they look so stupid. I used to look at y'all and be like, they look so stupid. How do y'all look? Why are you so proud to dog out a woman? Now, I don't know what that full situation was. She told me her side, but it wasn't none of my fucking business until you made it my business. Your brother made it my business and fired me because of her. But then hired me back. Anyway, which was so funny how y'all so tough. I remember when I walked in, I said, they're going to fire me. I knew I was like, they're going to fire me. The motherfuckers, well, not they, because it wasn't your gym, it was his. I said, he's going to fire me. Now he got this situation with this woman over here. He's going to fire my motherfucking ass. And she's my trainer, although I have nothing to do with any of this, but he's going to fire me. I go into work that night. You jumped when you saw me. That's what you did. I was like, okay, I'm about to get fired. But you was the one that fired me. Not him. I mean, both y'all scary. That's my daughter's cooking. It's a little smoky. Everything all right? Everything all right? Open that back door.
Okay.
And those windows. You okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you open the window? You see it stop. You okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets smoke. That fire it heats up real good. A little too good. But anyway, I do this right here. And here you come with your stupid ass talking about somewhere, Nikki, you know what it is. And I'm like, well, what is it? They were so professional. They're so professional. They had the nerve to get mad when I went to the toilet. I wasn't sitting at the little thing to say hi to the people because I had to go take a piss. Or I wanted to get a bite to eat from the little foodie bar that was sitting right there. You know what it is. You know what it... No, I don't know what is. What is it? You know. No, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, you know. I said, just say it. Hey, you can't work here no more. This shit ain't got nothing to do with me. What's happening with them two? Okay, stop for a second. This shit ain't got nothing to do with me. What's happening with them two? Why am I being fired? But I didn't give a fuck. Moving on, goddamn. Who cares? But then asked me if I wanted my job back, but me and her fell out. Okay, yeah, I want it back then. Thank you. What I mean, it's like so. I was looking at your Instagram sometime, and you make these posts that was directed at me. I guess you had your little uh, 80s prospect posse and whatnot to back you up, and a bunch of women. I mean, at that point, it wasn't even about what Bleeding Z said to you. You just wanted to be a bully. It's so big of you to bully a woman. That's so tough. Every woman wants that kind of man by her side. Fuck out of here. Nigga, what do you want? You done found my Google voice. You done hacked into my shit. You done sabotaged my business is what I had before. You won't be doing that shit no more. You can try. Just like you tried the first time. Moving the fuck on. I'm going to keep doing what the fuck I'm doing. You report the video. It's a reading. The fuck are you reporting? Nothing inappropriate was said. That's why YouTube was like, everything looks fine. It's fine. Because you're just mad. Because that's why you started attacking me. Because of some horror girl that you was screwing all over the gym along with the rest of them. Every time you do something towards me, I feel it. How you know there's somebody else? Because it's a particular space on area on my body, and I will not reveal where it is, and it ain't nothing, no, it ain't nothing, for people whose mind go places. It ain't nothing like that. I feel it, and I felt it yesterday. I was like, what is this nigger doing now? What is he doing? It was in the same location, but it felt a little bit different than that other shit you normally do. And I was like, what is he doing? And then I see that. I was like, oh, that's what he was doing. Report me a video. He's mad as shit. Because he wants you and everybody else to think that he's tough stuff because he could put his hands on a woman. Because some crazy-ass nutball woman told him that you was doing something to him. Probably because he said something nice about you or something to her fucking ass. And her jealous ass went in a fucking rage. Okay, let's see. Is that what happened? Is that what happened when she was trying to screw him, when Bleeding Z was trying to screw Pissies over there? He said something nice about me and she went to a jealous rage. Yeah. And what, did she tell him I was doing something evil to him? She want all your money. She told me she gonna sabotage y'all and she doing black magic on y'all to steal all y'all money. What money? Like I said before, that ain't enough. I mean, like, for me to be trying to steal or sell my body for. Are you kidding me? So if some of the readings is true, these readings, I've even had them. They say they're going to try to send some man towards you or some person towards you. Make them look good, smell good. Oh, please. Don't none of y'all have enough for me to sell myself out for your silly shit. I'm not putting anybody down who thinks that, that would be the thing to do. But I'm not. I'm not. What do you want? Next time you Google, well, I think I blocked 2 of the numbers that you sent. The one unknown number I have to block. I couldn't. Let me see who that you. That unknown caller number that left that silly ass message about you can come out of hiding now and all that. Was that for Lee? Was that from him? Okay, so that probably was from Bleeding Z. Okay, was that from Bleeding Z? Bitch, please. That's. I knew it had probably be you. Because one of them therapeutic type of messages. Somebody who need therapy messages. Bitch, watch your shit. Study and get better. So you went and scoured the internet too to get my fucking phone. Did she scour the internet too to get my Google Voice number? I probably saw it. Bitch, you done had over 1 million emails. I know you know how to look up that shit. I was like, just can't escape niggas. Well, so next time you want to, instead of being a coward and taking all them fake pictures, I bet, yeah, that one picture you had, you look nice in the picture. I don't know, all that shit you had on, the big fur and the glasses and all the sunglasses that you wear all the time, so can't nobody see your trickery and shit. And so you think can't nobody see you watching. And I said, look at him. Look at the shit energy he's throwing at me. Like I'm supposed to fucking care. What kind of man is that? Sit up there. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if what the bitch said to you was true, which it wasn't. See, y'all were superstars to her. Y'all ain't no superstars to me. And even superstars ain't superstars to me. I'm their superstar. The superstars watch me, goddamn. The superstars be coming to me in dreams, bitch. Read this for me. Answer this question for me. Help me out, bitch. I only did readings on a couple of them. Not on all of them that have come through. For years now. I went to school with real superstars. And sat in class with their ass. Hey, how you doing? Okay. So I'm not moved nor impressed. I know people like, oh, this bitch talking big. Ooh, this bitch think she is. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But all I'm saying is, like, nigga, what do you want? Oh, that's what I was going to say. How do you sit up there, put your hands all over a woman? Like that's some big shit. I mean, that's something like, you always competing with a woman. I mean, are you a woman? Do you want to be a woman? You want me to teach you how? You want me to teach you? I don't know. What is it? You know, like, and then you make them kind of silly ass posts like you tough. What man have you done that to? Because that time you made that post on Facebook, what was it? Your cousin or your uncle told you thought you was all that and you wasn't shit. You didn't make a post like that toward him. Your post on that was, see, this kind of stuff, this is what he sent it to me, and it's not true about me. It's not how I am. Why didn't you go? Why didn't you do this, the big tough stuff with him online? And have the 80s Prospect crew support you and back you up. Why do you do that with a woman? You'll watch it if you're not watching now. And like, I don't have a right to say these things. I had a right to go through all the way, take that shit all the way with that Cleveland Heights police shit. I had a right to do that, but I didn't. I know Bleeding Z was sitting over there. He got her. He ain't gonna look at her nice now. I'm gonna be the one. What are you talking about, bitch? Oh, he didn't want me. Well, they let me go after her ex-boyfriend, who I broke that up. Because Chinaman don't want me no more. He cheated on me with my friend. I hate this bitch. I hate her. No, what you hate is the fact that I can stand up for myself. Nigga, leave me alone. Not all the rest of y'all want to know what I'm talking about. From the gym and shit in Cleveland. Go watch my Gemini reading. That's him. He just let me know it was him when he reported the short. First look at the short and say Gemini in green. And then look at the Gemini reading. That's what he did. That's what he let a silly ass woman tell him some dumb ass shit because she's a jealous heifer. And then been on the attack ever since. Hunting me down. I don't know what this bitch said to you to make you think you gotta defeat me in any way. What the fuck did she say? That I was gonna steal from you and take something from you And all the time that I had been there, over a year, I never once approached you in any way, shape, or form except, good morning, Philly. How you doing? What's up? It's time for me to fix something to eat. Come on through with your silly ass comments. I mean, for real. You don't even respect your therapist. Goddamn. You put her out there. You put anybody out there. All right, y'all have favor. Peace.